Everybody, he's still Brandon Wright. Welcome to Truckers Pod. Brandon, man, what's going on with you, bro?
Man, well, I'm sorry to start the show off like this, but I just had my first experience. I ain't gonna say my first experience, but my latest experience with racism today. For everybody that's been attending this show now, we're a couple episodes in. Everybody knows I'm a truck driver. Mm-hmm. And currently right now I'm in Wisconsin, and I had to go pick up a load, and there was nobody, brother, and I guarantee you that there was nobody at the front gate. Because I turned my truck off. I said, hello, is anybody in there? And nobody came to the window. And then I slowly crept past basically the welcome gate. And then I was like, okay, well, let me go find my trailer. Found my trailer, called my people, and said, hey, I got the trailer. Can we get me some email paperwork over? Mm-hmm. Okay, right after I got off the phone, I get two people coming over here bombarding me. I'm one person. Guys, and anybody, I'm a big black guy. Ain't anybody, any means I'm scared or something. But I closed my door because I just, because I had my door open. I was like, no, I'm just close my door. This guy tries to block my door and has it open, so I pull hard. I'm like, no, let me close my door. Get back. And he was like, oh, that's so wrong. He said, well, you're not checked in. He said, you spent 5 seconds at the gate. I said, sir. I said, I went to the gate, cut my truck off, set my parking brakes, and then had a sentence with nobody and said, is anybody there? Now, brother, I don't know if you got a good time management, but I think, hello, is anybody in there? That's a 5-second sentence. And basically they kicked me off the lot or whatnot, and I called my dispatcher. I say, look, I've never been treated like this before. I'm like, it's kind of weird that everybody else that came through there got service but me. But, wow. I tried to kind of look over, but I was like, yeah, there was a little racist.
I'm just say this. In my lifetime, I'm not bragging to them, but I was looking over my life, I can say this. I never had a racist experience in my life because I've been sheltered most of my life. But I honestly say that. I'm not bragging to them. This is what it is.
Nah, bro. Please brag on it because I actually was raised as I was colorblind. Like, I don't look at color. Mm-hmm. I don't care if you're white, purple, green. I don't care if you're alien. I try to treat you the same. Mm-hmm. And but when I get mistreated, and I kind of block it out because I'm like, man, maybe they just having a bad day or something like that. Mm-hmm. This one right here, I just couldn't block out because I'm like, everybody got service but me. He was like, oh, you didn't see everybody else up the gate? I was like, wasn't nobody else up there but me. He was like, when you blew by, somebody could have been in the bathroom. I said, well, sir, you kind of killed that when you said you got 2 people working in there. So one person was in the bathroom and one person wasn't, because before I started truck driving, I used to work in security. Mm-hmm. I was an officer, so I know about bathroom policies and security. So you're not gonna fool me. You're not gonna trick me with this. So I'm at the point now. I'm just like, okay, y'all. At this point, it's just I can't. There's no other. My brain logically is saying there's no other explanation, but it's just because I'm black, must be.
Well,
but I'm glad you never experienced that, though, brother.
I will take you back. This is back. It's a true story too. It's back in long before Dr. King. A guy named Vernon Johns in Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama. Long before Dr. King. It's about early 50s. I want to say early 50s. So he goes, Reverend Vernon Johns. He goes to this restaurant at the church. And sits down, I want a ham sandwich and lemonade. Like, Nick, first of all, he said, Nick, what the hell are you doing in here? Like, I want a ham sandwich and lemonade. He was making the point the whole time he was there. He's making the point. Gave him a sandwich. They gave him lemonade first. He drunk it, broke the glass. They broke the glass. I want another one. Gave him another one. Drunk it, broke the glass. I want another one. He was trying to make a point. Drunk it. They broke the glass. Then they gave him the ham sandwich and they slid a 45 pistol. I don't know about guns, but they slid a pistol next to the ham sandwich. He said he prayed the shortest prayer in his life. God dang it! I get that from the movie the Vernon Johns story.
No, I get it.
He's trying to desegregate, but yeah.
The starters for my God, dang it. But yeah, you know what? Let me move on, brother. How your day been going?
That's good, man. First of all, I gotta throw some wrestling in here. I gotta congratulate our well, I don't know why it's not waiting this late to announce the Hall of Fame, but congratulations to Rey Mysterio. But it's finally about time, well deserved, in the 2023 Hall of Fame.
Yes, sir. Congratulations, Rey Mysterio.
Rey is like, this dude here is well deserved. He's earned every bit of the success he got. He's been wrestling since, actually in Mexico, he was wrestling at 14. Churches, parking lots, dealerships, car dealerships, wherever you can find, wherever you can assemble a ring at. Rey is more than paying his dues in this business.
Yes, he has. It's crazy. I remember when Rey Mysterio first started wrestling in WWE.
Well, actually, I got to correct you on that. Rey Mysterio, he came to the United States. He was wrestling a company called ECW, Extreme Championship Wrestling. Then went to WCW. You got to say the country accent. WCW. And then, of course, 2002 and beyond came to WWE.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I say I remember when he was wrestling in WWE. Yeah. That's why I said that. Because that's when I met Rey Mysterio.
Now, my thing is, he had the mask on. I've seen Rey in WCW without the mask, so that's a different story there. But we know what you like without the mask. But Rey's a cool dude. I never heard one negative thing about Rey Mysterio.
That is, yeah, that's true. I never heard anything negative about him either.
Rey's just a cool dude, just cool, just chill dude. We are just weeks away from WrestleMania. I believe last time I counted, I lost count. I was doing March anyway, so we're weeks away from WrestleMania.
Well, brother, again, I keep telling you, bro, you got to fly out there, bro.
Hell no, I'm gonna catch it on Peacock this year. I can just imagine my mom's face if I even fix my lips to even ask. That boy, hell no.
See, brother, I would take you, but you know, you ain't gonna want to ride with me. We're gonna get that 5 days late for it.
Time you get there, they done moved on. Like, man, what the, you know?
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. You're gonna be cleaning up the arena. You're gonna be like, Brandon, we couldn't move no faster. I'm like, bro, I only can go 70 miles an hour.
Yes, sir. For those of you who are going, tickets are available right now. You might want to hurry and get that. Tickets available now. It's going to be at the SoFi Stadium, April 1st, April 2nd. But of course, the night before that, March 31st, the Hall of Fame ceremony. So far, we got Rey Mysterio, the delicious, yes, I said the delicious, the lovely Stacy Keibler. The great Muda is rumored to be in it. Dave Bautista. And that's it for now, I believe.
Yep. I'll see. Y'all you're weeks away from WrestleMania. By the way, I gotta just go ahead and shout this one out too. For any of my anime lovers / gaming lover people that listen, DreamCon is gonna be in Austin, Texas, July 28th to the 30th, 2023. It's been a sold out show for as long as I can remember. If y'all can manage to get your hands on some tickets, please go. I will be there.
Yes, sir.
July 28th to July 30th, I will be at DreamCon.
By the way, I looked it up here. We are just 17 days to WrestleMania 39.
But I thought you was about to say, you kept hitting the 30. I was like, 30? But brother, you just said you don't know nothing about guns. I'm just messing with you on that one.
I say again?
I say, you were saying 30. I said, WrestleMania 30, what you just said, you didn't know nothing about guns. I don't know. You remember the previous thing you said about the 45? You said I don't know nothing about guns.
No,
Then you get to 30.
I was trying to put the number on it. We're WrestleMania 39. Yeah.
39.
Yes, sir. This is the I'm about to say something. I'll say that. Yeah. This one, of course, is 2 nights. Last time we had 1 night back in 2019, WrestleMania 35. Now this, all my people who don't follow wrestling, you talk about WrestleMania. We do not go by the year. We go by the number. So it's not like WrestleMania 2023, WrestleMania 2024. No, we don't do that. We do WrestleMania 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, so on. We count the number.
Hey,
we count the
you know
year.
what? I always thought what you just said. I always thought that was interesting too. They always did. They went by the number. I was always wondering why they didn't go by the year.
Yeah, we just don't. We just go by we just go by the numbers.
Do you know why that is though?
All this time, I have no idea why we do that. We it's just something we do. Yes.
Because now I'm going back. I'm about to switch over to the gaming mode because anytime WWE used to drop a game, they started, and when 2K took over, because first I forgot who was it that used to make their games back in the, it used to be Shut Your Mouth, Know Your Role. It used to be like quotes of wrestlers. Then they switched over to when 2K got them. Then it was WWE 2K and all this, like, because right now we have 2K23 of WWE. And I was like, wow, this is funny. They don't do the quotes no more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find out who used to make that game. I'm about to actually research it so I can actually be accurate of who made it.
It's now the nights that we're gonna have these matches here. We don't know for now, but this will just happen when it happens. Night 1. This is not the official card. The official day is gonna happen. It's going. This is the card. Night 1. Charlotte versus Charlotte Flair, that's Ric Flair's daughter, against Rhea Ripley. Bianca Belair against Asuka. Brock Lesnar against Omos. Gunther will take on Sheamus and Drew McIntyre for the Intercontinental Championship. Austin Theory against John Cena. Trish Stratus, Lita, Becky Lynch against Damage Control. Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. Edge against Finn Balor. And of course, Roman Reigns against Cody Rhodes. I'm saying it's going to be night 2.
Oh, man. So, brother, we're gonna be watching WrestleMania, I see.
Yes, sir. By the way, if you can't get pay-per-view, no problem. You got $5 for the sit. You got Peacock. You can't afford Peacock. It's a go-to solution that we wrestling fans use. WatchWrestling.ai or WrestlingNetwork.in.
You're gonna have to babysit that, by the way.
Yeah. Unlike AEW, WWE, we don't have streaming services, streaming problems like that. Unlike certain people like AEW. WWE, we have quality production over here. Huh?
How old is AEW?
They started in 2019. So they're about 19, 20, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
About 4 years?
4 or 5.
Okay, they're about as old. They're about as old as my car.
Yeah.
So you got to give them a little while. You know, WWE got this long history of being around, so they can get a streaming service. They can buy. Matter of fact, at one point, didn't they own their own like network? I'm talking about like actual.
Yes, we did.
I'm trying to get it out. Like they had their own station for just wrestling, like their own channel, dedicated channel for just wrestling.
It's search called the WWE Network.
Yeah.
It was wonderful until Vince had the brilliant idea to sell it to Peacock. Now I think about it, I'm glad he did that because I'd rather pay $540 a month than $1081 a month. So I'm not that mad about it.
Exactly.
I'd rather pay $540 than $1081. And Vince sold it. Everybody who was a current subscriber they got the refund. Which I'm shocked they did that. But everybody who was a current subscriber, they had to refund everything. So Vince sold it for Peacock for about $1 million.
Yeah.
Either $1 million or $1 billion. I can't remember which one. But yeah.
Because I'm about to say, shoot, they got some time around. They established, you know.
I ain't never heard of Peacock till 2020.
I heard of Peacock, but I'm kind of like I said, I'm a big anime / I like certain movies and DC and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So if it wasn't none of that, I kind of wasn't messing with it. But yeah, I heard about Peacock, and now that's all I hear about now. People talking about, oh, go watch this on Peacock. It's free, and it's. I'm like, bro, I don't. Well, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even. I wouldn't even be on Peacock.
In fact, that's an anime movie. I don't know if it's a show or a movie. Probably a show in Cinemark. Let's see here. Like I can't. I'm gonna butcher this now. I can't pronounce it. So let's see here. Let's see what we got here.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna butcher this thing. I don't tend to do that. Let's see here. We get. Oh, I got a credit. That's cool. Okay. This is from what you. This is next. Oh, it's March, April. Okay, we got one of them is my neighbor Totoro.
Yeah.
Totroo. Totoro. 35th anniversary. March 25th through March 29th. Tarusan the movie, the first shot. TUSRUNE. We got Spirited Away live on stage. Like Ponyo, Ponyo, Ponyo. I think you like these, Brandon.
I think I would.
I'm seeing the thing. I'm seeing the link because I'm just butchering these names right here.
You are. That's why I'm just listening. Butchering them.
The only thing I deal with from Japan is wrestling. That's the only thing I can deal with from Japan. Like anime is interesting, but that's too much for me.
See, brother, I done jumped back into wrestling for you. So after the show, I'm just gonna give you one anime, just one that you gotta watch.
Fact.
And it's gonna be. Trust me, it's not gonna be that long. It might be 12 episodes long, max. But I want you to sit there and watch it to me. And then next week, we're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna see if you actually liked it. Because this might get you jumping down a rabbit hole of certain animes and just like, oh, I like this style, you know. You cool with that, brother?
Okay, I'll check it out.
Thank you. I appreciate you. We're gonna see if we can get you on this.
Probably not, but I will check it out.
You talking about you probably won't? Nah. I think you will. Because now I can hear your mom trying to say, well, what are you in there watching? Oh, Mama's anime. That sounds different than it. That don't sound like no anime. That sounds like you watching a naughty video.
Man, I'll tell you something. Like, I gotta give a shout out to Pastor Judah Smith from Seattle. He was on the plane watching anime, and the way it looked, it was like a porn video. It's not the way it looks.
Some of it does. You just gotta, like I say, some of it does. I'm gonna try to start you off with something that's interesting, that's not that much stuff into it, because a lot of Japanese anime is kind of poke fun at virgins and stuff like that. It's funny.
Wow. In fact, I saw a clip of anime like this dude trying to. I think they were cooking or painting. They was cooking something. And if you close your eyes, it's like I'm kind of new at this. Okay, just take it, just do like that, and I squeeze it. I'm like, what?
Yeah, bro. It's the the humor, like they got some of them that's comedy ones that you have to watch other animes to know where they're coming from, but it's good. It's really, it takes me to another world. It makes me not live in reality sometimes. That's just how much anime affects my life. Like I can literally go watch an anime. Like if I'm having, like today I'm having a bad day because what happened. I'm probably just gonna go watch an anime, chill in my bed, and be like, hey, what happens happens. I don't even care. Let me just go to another world.
Actually, it's like of the two of us, like I'm trying to see here which one of us had the most trouble in school of the two of us.
Yeah.
Like I think like you had, well, I think it was equal. We had equal amount of trouble going up in the school.
No, we did not have equal amount of trouble. I had a lot of trouble in school because I mostly like some teachers I didn't get into it with. So other teachers I did because when I know something, I don't like to be retaught. That's the best way I can say. For anybody, well, my brother, I think you might know this and you might not know this, but at the time, my auntie, lady I call my auntie anyway, she was a school teacher at a Strummer. And her kids was in school, so if you didn't come home, like if you didn't come to her house with no homework, she gave you homework.
Yeah.
So she was teaching me, and I was learning from them. And when I go back to school, it would be something like if her children would like one of her children was in high school and the other one was in like elementary school. And the thing about that is, I started asking questions from them and learning different things and learning how to do this. So when they actually taught it in school and I knew it, I was that person that can go to sleep in your class and wake up and you say, well, Brandon, what is this? Since you so asleep back then, I wake up, give you the right answer and just go back to sleep. Like, I was that type of smart ass. And I got in trouble for that a lot too. And then also when I was awake and active, if it's something that I already knew, I would just say, hey, I already know this. And they'll be like, well, learn it again. What's the point of learning it again? Like, if I know it, just move me on. Well, we got to stay together as a class. I'm like, okay, they have to say that. Like, if they don't understand it, that's on them. Give me something else to do that's more challenging. Because that's how I was. So, I know that sounds a little arrogant. I am a little arrogant. But that's how I was. So, I got in trouble a lot at school. Whether that be getting detention, after school detention, because I'm just talking back, or if somebody's messing with me and I fight them. Because, brother, you should have known this, but you know when we was in school, I was violent.
Yeah. I remember two things. First of all, I had a teacher. She was a short lady, and she wouldn't call your parents. No. You got till Friday. You should make you write the dictionary. You got till Friday.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember her name. She was a short lady. Make you write the dictionary.
It wasn't Miss Smith, right?
I don't even remember. She's a real short lady. She's black, of course.
We had a lot of short ass teachers, but it was just like I remember Miss Smith. She was the math teacher actually. Every math teacher I actually got along with because math is my favorite subject.
Yeah, man. If I can go back and change one thing, I would pay attention to math class more.
Math was not. Brother, the one thing I knew that I was going to have to use is math. Because I love to count my money. So, that's why I say mathematics was like my favorite. I hated language. I hated science. I hated social studies.
What? Love social studies.
I hated social studies. Brother, I don't know what it was about social studies. I hated social studies. To this day, I know this is going to sound, like I said, a little ignorant, but I hate history. Like, because history angers me. Like learning that when you have to learn that you were slaves, and then you start figuring out that when what you get taught in class and history is not all the way accurate. Mm-hmm. That's why I was like, I hate history.
I love history. I remember they had I had a teacher, Mr. Mitchell, back at Bel Air High. Well, not Bel Air High. It was a wing for Bel Air called CCAP. CCAP was like the makeup eighth grade. So yeah, we learned the Constitution. This dude went beyond. This dude went far beyond to make sure we understood our rights. He didn't have to do it at all. This dude went above and beyond to make sure we knew our rights. I remember he had to do the preamble to the Constitution. Hang on, y'all. Sorry about that. Somebody will be calling me right now. Oh, that's you. Brandon Wright and how? What happened, Brandon?
I don't know. I think we got disconnected, brother.
Yeah, man. I'm over here chilling. You got disconnected. Anyway, I had a teacher named Mr. Mitchell. Just back in this is the CCAP wing of Bel Air High. And he was doing the Constitution. And we above and beyond to make sure we knew the Constitution. He had to recite the preamble to it. I got a B on the first one. I'm like, no, I didn't like that. Can I do it again? I was the only person in class that wanted to do it again. Like, I didn't like that. Let me do it again. I got an A on the second one. I love history.
Well, see, I didn't start liking, like, I ain't gonna say I like history, but mythology.
Yeah.
I got big into mythology as I started playing, like, games that dealt with Norse gods, watching superhero movies, like, you know, Thor and stuff like that, and actually wondering, like, jumping down the rabbit hole of where they get these ideas from. And I found out that they got it from, like, Norse mythology, Greek mythology, and stuff like that. And I jumped down the rabbit hole with that, and I actually did my own history. Mm. And after you did, you actually used to tell, I used to come to my questions with that with you, too, because you actually was another person who got me into mythology when you was like, well, hey, Brandon, I found this interesting. You used to tell me about certain things. I was like, oh, that's cool. Let me go ahead and go on and look at what he's talking about. And yeah, mythology is my stuff. I'm just being honest with you. Norse mythology is my stuff. I love Norse mythology.
Wow. This is interesting right here.
What's going on?
Looking at a picture of Cody Rhodes and Ricky Starks together. That's interesting.
Oh.
That's two different companies right there. I probably didn't, but man, I'm looking forward to what you call it, WrestleMania, of course. Next month, Backlash will be in Puerto Rico, and then we're going to the UK for Money in the Bank. It'll be in London, England, the O2 Arena. It's gonna be interesting.
Well, so brother, I know. I don't know if you've ever been to Puerto Rico before, but it's very fun. Brother?
Yeah, what was it? I know you got in the background. Yeah, but it should be interesting, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, if you just joining us, we are going to at some point. I don't know when we're gonna be receiving. I gotta look into it. It's an app on here on Anchor.fm. I record an ad. You gotta have a certain amount of shows for that. So as long as you do that, the more you play it, the more it'll pay us here. So check us out. We're on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, just Truckers Pod. You have a good time. Just casual conversation, having a good time.
Well, but you know what? It's a good time. It's a good time, even when we ain't on the show, brother. Throughout the week, y'all don't understand. This guy bothers me so much throughout the week. I can't tell y'all.
I bother you.
I'm just messing with him, but yeah, he does. He always calls me, man. He always calls me. But I love bothering my brother, and I love for him to bother me. Shoot.
I'll tell you this, man. Like I say this a lot. I cannot get like we are truly brothers to the end, man. This dude right here, everywhere I go, there he is. I go to Capitol, he at Capitol. I'm on Facebook, he on Facebook. Dude, I moved to Dallas, Texas. Bam, he got property in Dallas, Texas. Come on now.
Brother, and as for worth of property in Dallas, Texas. Actually, guys, I have property all over. Yeah. I'm just addicted to buying land. So that's one of the things I do with all of the money that I make out here. So it just so happens that my brother moved to Texas, and I just had to come to Texas too. Mm-hmm. You know, and yes, he is right. He was the first one to make a Facebook page. I think my brother was probably the first person to make a Bebo page.
Ooh, and then old school Bebo, Lord, is that even around no more? Bebo, that's old school. Oh Lord, that's old school. Wow,
brother.
Hey, you hear me?
Brother, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Oh, okay. I was just making sure we're still connected.
Yeah, man. Bebo, that's way back in the day.
Is it?
They still got MySpace around here.
You know that's funny, bro. That the kids of the day never know about Bebo, MySpace. They'll never know what LimeWire is, bro. You remember LimeWire?
Yeah, man. You gotta wait up. You download something, take hours, maybe 24 hours, perhaps.
It sure did. Hey, that's how we was downloading music, movies. Like, then you gotta make sure, look, you'll wait all that time, and you might download a whole movie just for it to be somebody else.
I saw a Facebook reel, like, dude downloaded the movie on LimeWire, and he waited the next day. It was President Clinton talking about, I did not sleep with that young intern. Like, come on, man.
Who done made me mad?
Like, he downloaded a whole movie or something, and the next day is President Clinton. Come on, bro.
Boy, that would have been funny. I'd have been dying. Hey, brother, you remember another one called Bear Share?
Oh, Bear Share, yeah.
That's the old one right there.
Now, back in the day, there's a site called, it's supposed to rival YouTube, called I can't pronounce this. IMEEM.
IMVU?
No, it's IMEEM.
Oh, I don't know about that one. I know about IMVU. That used to be like a little game, but that was in the 2000s.
Yeah, and then MySpace bought it. It was supposed to rival. First you watch a whole movie on there. Then it's just music videos. And then somebody bought it. You can't do nothing with it.
Dang. I swear pirating was so crazy back in the day. How to pirate, actually call it what it is, stealing content. Like, it was so crazy back in the day, and it was so easy. Now, shoot, you got a paywall for everything.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
Do you actually remember when TV used to be good?
Yeah. And the time when TV went off.
Bro, I remember I don't know if you remember this, 4U, I think it was 4Kids TV or something like that. It used to be on Fox. Mm-hmm. The Ninja Turtles and all that used to come on there. It was on Saturday, exactly when kids woke up.
Man, there was a bunch of Christian kids shows that was lit, man. Come on Saturday morning. I'm talking shows like something I can't explain. You gotta look it up. Songs like the Reppies, shows like the Reppies, shows like Banana Pudding, the greatest story, the greatest history, greatest heroes lessons of the Bible. That was the most lit one. They called this is corny, but it was cool. It was just corny as hell. Kobe's Clubhouse. That was cool and corny at the same time.
See, I was into Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers. Like, then the Power Rangers, I got out of it because it was just starting to be a little too much. Power Rangers, the longest running, to me, kids show ever.
Yeah.
Like, you can talk about all the other, like, the longest running animes ever. They got 1,000 to 1,200 plus episodes, but the Power Rangers, bro, do you know how many? These people done died. Like, I think one of the Power Rangers, a couple of the cast members died. I think it was like a couple years ago, and they was all over Facebook talking about the Green Ranger died. Oh, I'm like, oh, dang. I'm like, dude, you know how old this is? This is when I was fucking 3, like 4.
I gotta give a shout out to Disney. Every now and then they take a movie, turn it to a franchise, and the money's just breaking in. My favorite 2 successful franchises, of course, Toy Story and The Lion King.
Okay, I'm about to have a great debate with my brother. My brother still to this day claims that Disney is the best network that had the best shows.
Hands down.
I will give Disney that they had some great movies, but anybody that's a true 90s baby, they knew Cartoon Network was number 1. Then they know it was Nickelodeon's, and then it was Disney. Disney was number 3.
I beg to differ. Disney was 1, Cartoon Nick was 2, Cartoon Network was 3.5.
No. Get the hell up out of here. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm about to get the cussing hard up on him, boy. Get the hell up out of here. Cartoon Network. We had Ed, Nick. We had Hanna-Barbera cartoon had so many bangers. Like, what can Disney?
Okay.
Disney did right was Hillary Duff.
Okay, we had Hillary. Okay, we had the kid. Can't remember his name. Jeff from the future, something like that.
Don't worry, I'll wait, brother, for you to name one that I actually know that was good.
Okay, so we talking what, 90s, 2000s, what?
We're talking about 90s to 2000s, bro. When Hanna-Barbera was in their freaking prime. When Nickelodeons had Daddy Phantom, when they had, matter of fact, when they just had a bomb lineup. What did Disney have, brother?
All right, let's see here. Let's look it up here. Okay.
Besides Hillary Duff. That's what I'm saying, because Hillary Duff and her brother, that little show right there, even I watched that. But let's keep it going. They had Mickey's Mouse Club.
All right, okay. Kim Possible.
Okay, okay, that's a good one. That's a good one.
We had, let's see, what else we had? Recess.
Okay, brother, I'm being honest with you. I don't too much know about Recess.
Oh, man, that was the stuff, man. I'll be sitting there with my fluff marshmallows, with my marshmallow eating watching Recess, bro. That was cool. We're talking 90s. Now, Corey in the House sucked. We're talking 90s.
Okay, yeah, Corey in the House. Okay, y'all had Recess.
I got an old school on you.
You know what knocked Recess out the water? Hey Arnold.
I got to go old school. Out of the box, man.
I don't know about it. See, I don't know about none of that. But, brother, you're talking to somebody that watches cartoons and watches, like, shows on a regular like this, and you telling me I don't know any of Disney's lineup besides what you know. I know about the movies, Lion King, Little Mermaid. They're movies. They had some great movies.
Oh, okay. Boy Meets World.
But as far as TV shows,
yeah,
like animated TV shows, Disney was not that. That's why a lot of kids, we went to 4Kids Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and stuff like 4Kids TV on Fox. Or we went to Nickelodeon's. Or we went to Cartoon Network. Because I don't give a fuck how old you is. Everybody knew about Yogi Bear and Friends. Or Yogi Bear. Or the little Christmas specials that used to come on. Again, that's Hanna-Barbera. It's wonderful. I can watch those cartoons today and still fall in love with them. Better get off that Disney stuff, bro. You need to come on over. Switch on over to the dark side. Come over here to Death Row.
Now, by the way, I'm not against Nick Cartoon Network. Well, Cartoon Network kind of didn't turn me on, but Nick was all right.
Nicktoons was the best. Like, it got to a point where I was debating. I was like, bro, I know I like Cartoon Network, but Danny Phantom? You know what I mean?
And of course, the famous show of them all on Nickelodeon that's still running to this day. Now I gotta say the new one's kind of blah, but the old ones.
Oh yeah,
I gotta say SpongeBob.
I don't know.
Now before the creator died, the old ones are awesome. The new ones, dude said specifically, no spin-offs. I want no spin-offs and nothing. The first thing they did as soon as he died, made a spinoff of SpongeBob.
SpongeBob, I don't know what it was about SpongeBob. He had little kids just like I don't know, like I couldn't stand SpongeBob. It was too stupid. It was just when SpongeBob was out, I was watching Ben 10.
Mm-hmm.
That's how crazy it is. Man of Action. All I can say right there, Man of Action. If he wasn't there.
But like for real, how could you not like? Oh man, we had Doug. There was a show called Doug. I named my dog after the show after the dog Pork Chop from Doug.
I got a question for you, bro. What was Doug on?
Disney.
Doug was Disney?
Doug was Disney. Boy Meets World.
I thought Doug was on Nicktoons.
Well, yeah, that's right. That's about right.
Thank you. Doug was on Nickelodeon.
No, Doug was Disney. I clicked on 90s to 2000 Disney shows. It was in the right place. But Doug was on Nickelodeon. Doug was on Disney. Hey, it is.
It says Nickelodeon's Doug, though. Like, Nickelodeon's actually owned it.
Well, Disney owned it first. Then they bought it or something.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Now, it says from 91 to 94, Doug. Nickelodeon. I'm telling you, boy, Disney didn't have nothing.
Now, Disney movies, you can't. Nick can compete with the movies. TV shows, y'all got it, but they can compete with the movies.
TV shows, we got it. Movies, Disney got it. The Little Mermaid was fire. Beauty and the Beast, fire. Just everything that Disney released that was a movie, an animated movie, fire.
And what I love about this, DreamWorks came along and said, "Oh, really? Okay, no problem." So Disney and DreamWorks they're either enemies or they poke fun at each other for years.
Wasn't Toy Story made by DreamWorks? I'm sorry.
Toy Story was Disney. Toy Story, Toy Story, Lion King 1 through 3. Technically 3, 1.5. Technically 3. Bugs Life, DreamWorks rivaled that with Ants, with a Z. That's one of my favorite movies right there from DreamWorks. My all-time favorite movie is Prince of Egypt from DreamWorks.
Yeah. Prince of Egypt, I know what you're talking about. I know it. Like, it's crazy. Like I say, I'm not a big fan of Disney, but even I know about the Prince of Egypt. Yeah, it was fire.
That was from DreamWorks. I watched that literally from the day it came out in 98. From that day to just last night. So I've seen it over about at least 1 billion times.
Yeah. Nah, I get you on that one.
I remember my mom's friend Graylin, the late Graylin Thomas at the time. He made a compilation tape, and the tape was it started with Chicken Run. No, it started with Muppets in Space, Chicken Run, Baby Genius, Prince of Egypt, and Lion King 2. I remember because the jewelry commercial interrupted the middle of the movie.
My brother got it.
This is back in the day we had tapes.
A classic movie night. You know what? I don't even think I can even start you off with anime. I'm gonna have to start you off with Ed, Edd n Eddy.
I remember Ed, Edd n Eddy.
You remember Ed, Edd n Eddy, brother?
Yeah, they spelled their name differently. Ed, like Eddie, Ed, and Eddie.
Yep. You start off with that.
And then the plank, the dude with the plank.
Oh yeah, you talking about I forgot who it was. Was it Jimmy?
No, it was one of the 3 Eds. Ed and Eddie. One of them was just in love with the thing for the plank.
Jimmy. I'm not mistaken. That's why I said that's Jimmy. It's not Ed. It's not Ed and Eddie. It was Plank was with one of the others. I'm gonna go, brother. We're gonna really jump down this rabbit hole. See, I'll be on here for 4 or 5 hours with you jumping down the rabbit hole to Ed and Eddie.
And what's cool about that is they spell the names different, like ED, Ed, EDD, Ed, and then Eddie, EDDY.
Yep. What killed me is the more I think about Ed and Eddie, I was like, did their parents just come together and be like, you're gonna name your child Ed? We're gonna name our child Ed too, and we're gonna name him Eddie. You gotta think about that because all of them, they wasn't related. Cause I forgot who it was. I think it was my little nephew who told me. He was like, I got a question. Is Eddie and Eddie related? I was like, no. Different parents, all 3 of them.
Man, I'm looking online here, and they actually sell these online. The Plank.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a shop called Etsy, ETSY, and it's selling for $20.
Yeah, boy, Etsy sell everything.
You're selling the Plank for $20. Oh, have mercy.
Hey, it's just a throwback to your childhood. I ain't gonna lie, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Cause brother, believe it or not, one of these days I'm gonna have to bring you to my house in Illinois, and my room is a throwback to cartoons, old cartoons and old anime. That's for posters and all of the memorabilia, like some of the lanyards and stuff that I have running around my room with old cartoons and stuff on it. So, yeah. Like probably how your little office is with your wrestling memorabilia, with the belts and stuff. Yeah, just imagine a room that just looked like a person never grew up.
I remember back in '94 when Lion King came out. I was 2 years old when Lion King came out.
You was 2 years old when what came out?
The Lion King back in '94.
Oh yeah.
And
you were in that. I always used to say this, and forgive me, guys. Him and that damn Lion King. Anytime it doesn't matter what they had. Lion King on ice, he's there. Lion King the movie, he's glued to the TV. Lion King 1, 2, and 2.5, he is there. Anytime Disney did anything in Baton Rouge with Lion King, my brother was there. He was there.
I remember when they came out with Hercules. I had a sheet, a Hercules bed sheet. I wrap up in it while watching Hercules. My mom used that sheet to block. She used a sheet to block the windows, to board the windows up.
Dang, bro.
I don't know why she boarded the windows up for me. This is my great grandmother's house in Baton Rouge, and we had a side door. We had a cut off later on. We had a side door and the door in the back. And I remember.
I think you talking about the house that's over there on 48th?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
We had a side door. Eventually, get that cut off and sealed up, and a door in the back. And on the side door, my mom took the Hercules sheets and nailed them to the door. And I don't know. She put them up as like what you call it. I just said the thing a while ago.
Basically, it's like a curtain or something.
Yeah.
I swear to God, why did all black parents do that? My mom take my sheets. By the way, me and my brother's around the same age, but it kills me. Me and him, we started liking different things. Like I was big into lighthouses, water. When I was a kid, and I had a lighthouse. My room was lighthouses. And I remember my mom took my sheets, and I was so angry and used them as a curtain. I was like, why? Why? And to this day, she still. By the way, brother, to this day, this is not old now. This is recent. She still does this. And anybody that also knows me and that's been around me knows that I always have a king size bed. And I spend money on my sheets. Like I don't. When it comes to I'll easily drop $200, $300 on just sheets alone. My mama thinks it's a great idea to say, oh well, it's kind of drafty, so let me just get that staple gun and pop that sheet up there, you know. And I'd be like, well, look, why don't you take your damn sheets? Well, you know, I'm sorry, because I really do talk like that. Like, why don't you just take your damn sheets? Because you just understand, you just freaking put holes in my $300 sheets. And I have to replace those. And my anime sheets and stuff like that, I spent $150 on just an anime spread, this one piece, and I got the pillowcases and all that. I cannot find them. And I believe it's because my mom then probably stapled them up somewhere, not knowing how much those cost either. And I'd be like, hey, you going to replace those? No. I'd be like, okay. Okay.
Man, I don't know why. I don't know if it's just moms in general, just black moms. Let's say you tell them something, like for example, let's say like they say they're not gonna do it, they do it anyway. Like but they complain the whole time they're doing it. Like let's say you got a project due the day before it's turned in. Like, all right, let's go to the store, get what you need. But they complain the whole time. Or let's say you need to ride somewhere, but they got good and comfortable. But I ain't going nowhere. Come on here, hurry up, let's go. They complain the whole time while they doing it.
Boy, you don't understand. With my mom, I wouldn't tell you use my feet early. And I mean my feet. Because if she don't want to take you nowhere, you're not going.
Yeah.
Shoot. That's how that was. I'm sorry, brother.
Man.
At least I used to always say, at least my brother mom cared about him enough to, I got to go to the library? Oh, I'll take you there. Oh, you want to go over here? Oh, I'll take you there. Shoot, my mom was like, nah, boy, I just got up for work. My feet hurt. I ain't going no goddamn well. Mom, I really need to go there. No, you don't. If you really needed to be there, you would have told me earlier. How the fuck can I tell you any earlier? You was at work.
I remember, but back in the day, youth services on Wednesday night, I uploaded everybody's phone to try to get a ride for church. Went that for that night. I remember my mom was the last resort, but I called everybody I could find at the time. I called I would call everybody I could find for a ride. My mom was the last resort, and every night she would take me herself. This is back in I go to the Cedar Lane campus, the Bethany Church of Cedar Lane. This is when we had youth service on Wednesday nights.
Man, again, you said at least your mom will take you. Sometimes he look, guys, by the way, no shout outs, like not trying to throw shots at our mothers, but yes, I really am. But if he just wanted to go to church and he had to use his mom as a last resort, how do you think I felt when I just wanted to go probably to a gym? Mm-hmm. And my mom not even the first resort, neither the last resort. I have to walk. So, and by the time I walk there, it's like, far as heck, I'm walking about 30 minutes, and I'm like, oh, I done got my workout. I just want to go home now. Mm-hmm.
I remember I was at Goodwood Library. I was like, you know what? It's a pretty day. I'm gonna walk home. Man, it's the biggest mistake in my life.
Sure it is. Because Goodwood to your house, boy, that is a distance. That's a stretch.
Everything in me, like I passed by my mom's job. I passed by my uncle's house. Some say stop at one of these places. Dang it! I'm like, well, I can do that, but I would have done that, but they might not be home at the time. So then, what you gonna do? So I kept walking. I passed by. I was on Government Street. I passed by mom's job and Cleo Drive, my uncle's house, my mom's brother. I'm like, well, they might not be at work or home. So then what you going to do when you get there? So I just had to keep going.
Sit outside. That's all I can tell you, big dog.
I remember I was surprised my grandpa. I went to his house on Jefferson Street. Man, like, thank God he was home. But this sweet papa of mine, he's trying to be nice about it, drop hints. He got to go. I had the nerve to make myself comfortable. You know? I'm just sitting there, got the nerve to get comfortable. He's trying to drop every hint. Talking about, he didn't tell me, he just dropping hints. Like, hey, dangling keys, like, giving his wallet, put his wallet in and out of his pocket, dropping hints. I got to go. He didn't have the heart to tell me. He just trying to drop hints. I got the nerve to get comfortable.
Why you didn't just call your mom at that point?
I was going to surprise my grandparents. I didn't know he was on the way out. So I went to his house. I spoke and everything. Got the nerve to get comfortable. I'm sitting there just chilling. Paul was being so nice about it. And now I just looked over. Oh, the 2 + 2 is 4. I'm like, oh, okay. Thank God he dropped me off at home. He ain't right, made me walk. Thank God he made me walk home.
So, well, I'm sorry, boy. You gotta ask him to take you home, brother. I ain't gonna lie. I done walk from where you stay at all the way to Baker. Whoo, Jesus! By the way, I don't advise anybody. If anybody knows Baton Rouge knows how far. Basically, the park town is from Baker. That is not good. Just gonna let y'all know it's not good at all.
I ain't been to Baker in a long while. Since right before I moved to Texas, I went to Bethany for one more time before we moved to Texas. I ain't been to Baker in a minute. I went to Seagan Lane back in 2018 when we used to visit Baton Rouge twice a year in the summer and the winter. So that's how I was at Seagan Lane was around 2018. I ain't been to Baker in a while.
Yeah, I walked there. I haven't been to you. What it is? I haven't been to Baker since. No. Recently I went because I forgot my friend stays over there.
Yeah.
So, and she's really nice.
I had a shout out before we close real quick about some of mine. Speaking of Baker, Bethany Church, they have a campus in Baker. And man, I remember when it flooded, man, that was heartbreaking. This is a beautiful building. I'm trying to go off memory now. The original building we had was beautiful, man, and then it flooded all down in the water.
Y'all actually, because they had a Baker on Seagan, and they had I'm sorry, I said a Baker, a Bethany on Seagan and a Bethany and Baker, didn't it?
Yes, sir. We got 5 campuses. One in Seagan, New Orleans, Baker, New Orleans, Houma, Livingston, and
I've never been to the Houma or the New Orleans
and
one.
Nova now. Back then we just had 3. You know, so when they built the building, the guy during the construction say, Pastor Larry at the time, hey, I need flood insurance for the church. No, don't worry about it. The guy selling it. No, don't worry about it. This never gonna flood. Don't worry about it. Nah, I need some flood insurance just in case. No, don't worry about it. It's not gonna flood. Guess what? Years later, it flooded twice.
It is flooded. But you know what's crazy, brother? That flood that happened, it was abnormal as heck.
Man, I remember 48th Street, the Gus Young, it was flooded. I'm like, oh wow.
Yeah, that's why I say it was the flood that happened. They call it the Great. It's called the Great Flood. It was abnormal because places that even the country club flooded. Like that was crazy. Mm-hmm. You don't usually hear that. The country club flooded. You have Park Forest had flooded at one point in time. I was like, wow, these are places that usually don't flood. And I guarantee you not everybody got flood insurance, though.
Yeah. You need flood insurance, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta have flood insurance.
Yep.
Bethany at the time, still to this day, Monday through Friday is business. So they got the school, the people working there, and all that stuff underwater at the time. We got like the worship team just leave the instruments there, and we just the rehearsal and everything. All that's underwater. We took thousands of dollars of damages with the flood.
Yeah, that.
Yes, sir. I just want to give a shout out there. We're going to wrap it up, though. I want to appreciate you guys for sitting on our conversation, just chilling with us. We'll see you next time.
See y'all next time.
Peace, everybody.